All right, so something pretty big just happened in the crypto space, but it's not as big as people are making it out to be. And what I'm referring to is a letter that was sent out from Binance to its customers talking about Swift transactions no longer being supported. And what what the Swift network is really an underlying infrastructure system to the banking system. It's what allows for quick transactions, especially when you're talking internationally. It's a settlement system that banks use. So to be able to not use Swift is a big deal, because then that prevents things like ACH transfers into your crypto account, or being able to purchase things through ACH, which is when you enter in your account number and the routing number, and then it takes a day or two to process. That's an ACH transaction, and the underlying infrastructure there is Swift. So again, that's a kind of a big deal, but it's not exactly the way that people have been talking about it, because I've seen lots and lots of misinformation of people talking all over Twitter about how, we're never going to be able to bring fiat money into crypto ever again. US dollars are done, and you're not going to be able to withdraw your money. And that's just not the case. So I want to read through the Binance letter that was sent out to customers. And then I've also got an article to help us kind of break down what exactly this means. So the Binance letter says, "We are writing to let you know about a change that may affect your Binance services." What's happening? The banking partner that services your account has advised that they are no longer able to process Swift fiat USD transactions for individuals of less than 100,000 USD as of February 1st, 2023. This is the case for all other crypto exchange clients. Please be advised that until we are able to find an alternative solution, you may not be able to use your bank account to buy or sell crypto with USD via Swift with a value of less than 100,000 USD after February 1st, 2023. Our team is actively seeking a new Swift partner to avoid any interruption in services. All other Binance functions are unaffected by this change, and you will be able to keep using your account as usual. Notably, you can still buy and sell your crypto using a credit or debit card, or through bank transfer using one of the other fiat currencies supported by Binance, including euros. Our P2P marketplace will also continue to operate as usual. So what they're saying here is that, for one, this isn't a Swift announced thing, okay? It's not like the Swift banking system is saying that you can no longer make crypto purchases or transfers out of your bank account of less than 100 grand, because that's the limit that was set here. So if you're, transacting over $100,000, then it's not, it's not going to affect you. But if you're transacting underneath that, which is most people, it will have an effect on you if you're a Binance customer. But again, this is not issued from Swift. The Swift system did not issue this ban, or whatever you want to call it. It's actually the banking partner that Binance uses is no longer processing these. So it's just that banking partner told Binance basically that we will no longer process transactions on the Swift network of less than $100,000. So again, euros, everything else like that, the supported fiat currencies are still working. This is strictly just for US dollars. But again, it's also just strictly with their banking support, basically. It's not like a whole crypto-wide kind of event that, like, all of a sudden there's an attack on, fiat US dollar transfers into your bank account. That's not what's going on here. Again, it's just something's going on with the underlying banking partner of Binance. Now, I have an article to help us break this down a little bit further. It starts off, it says that Binance Swift banking partner is set to ban USD transfers below 100K. Binance has informed its retail customer base of a potential incoming service disruption that may halt on and off-ramp bank payment transfers. The service disruption will impact users of US dollar bank-held accounts that are looking to buy or sell crypto for less than 100K via the Swift payment system. The disruption will take effect on February 1st. Binance announced that its news to the Binanceans by email on January 21st, stressing that they're actively seeking a new Swift USD partner to avoid disruptions in the future bank payment transfers. The cryptocurrency exchange added that this was a banking partner's decision and that Binance wouldn't be the only trading platform impacted by the change. So any clients of this bank will be affected, but I haven't found any other banking crypto clients of this bank in the space that has announced this. So I don't know who else. I'm sure Binance is the biggest one in the crypto space to be affected by this. I mean, they're the biggest exchange, so obviously they're going to be the biggest affected. But I'm not really sure who all else uses this banking partner that they're talking about. But again, it's secluded to people using this bank in particular. This is the case for all other crypto exchange clients. That's something we already read. We'll skip over that piece. Binance did, however, stress that customers would still be able to use their credit or debit card to buy or sell cryptocurrencies, and that the payments to or from third-party exchanges will still be processed. So this is key here. So, if you are using Binance and, you don't know what to do after this, you can still use your credit or debit card to make the purchases. And so that'll still work. So you can use like the PayPal portals and things like that, which is fine for most people. I know the fees are a little bit higher on that, but you do get the instant transfers in most cases. And you can still, again, you can still use that as sort of like your on and off ramp. I don't know if they can credit a debit card. Like if you wanted to withdraw from the exchange, if they could send it off, but you could always just sell into like a coin like USDC and transfer it to an exchange like Coinbase. That does still have Swift abilities, to withdraw your money. So again, not a huge deal. It's definitely an inconvenience for Binance customers, but it's not like a massive deal. So the last part here, the cryptocurrency exchange added that Swift-based transfers would remain operational for non-USD bank transfers such as the euro. So again, other fiats are working just fine. Binance confirmed that the change wouldn't impact its corporate accounts. The banking partner involved is Signature Bank. So any crypto exchange, I guess, using Signature Bank as the banking partner will no longer be able to process Swift transactions of less than 100K. Again, we don't really know the underlying reason here, but it sounds like it's something going on, obviously, inside of Signature Bank. According to a January 21st report by Bloomberg, the bank has set a minimum transaction limit of 100K in an effort to decrease its exposure to the digital asset market, Bloomberg explained. Okay, so sounds like they're just trying to decrease exposure to crypto, which I don't know. I feel like there's got to be more going on here because I'm sure they make tons and tons of money off of Binance and other crypto exchanges, but maybe they took a pretty big hit here. They might have taken a hit with like FTX. Maybe they were the supporting bank of FTX. Not really sure there, but again, it looks like, I guess it's an exposure move. So they're just trying to get some crypto off the balance sheet, which I guess makes sense. Like, after everything that's blown up in the crypto space, they probably want to decrease that because Binance is so big that I'm sure they have tons of crypto exposure just through Binance. But again, yeah, it just seems kind of weird because I feel like this is kind of like an opportunistic time to really become profitable in the crypto space if you play your cards right. While payment service disruption wasn't Binance's decision, the trading platform has suspended transfers in recent times. Binance recently opposed a temporary suspension on Solana-based USDT and USDC deposits on November 17th, while the exchange also temporarily suspended Ether and wrapped Ether deposits and withdrawals for about 10 days ahead of the Ethereum merge. So there you have it, guys. Like I said, kind of big news, but not as big and detrimental to the crypto ecosystem as everybody is making it out to be. Again, I've seen tons and tons of articles talking about how you'll no longer be able to use any crypto exchange to deposit fiat currency and buy crypto, that it's all over. And that's not the case. That's not at all what's going on here. Those are people who haven't done their due diligence and read any further than the headlines. So again, when you read into it, it's really just has to do with the Signature Bank counterpart, which is, again, the underlying banking partner of a couple crypto exchanges, Binance obviously being one of them. So, there's going to be a pause here for a minute where people aren't going to be able to do what they want to do in the Binance realm of things with their US dollars. But once Binance finds a new partner, it'll all shift over. Everything will resume. And again, you can use all these other exchanges like Coinbase and things like that aren't using Signature Bank as their banking partner. So yeah, guys, just wanted to make a video on this to kind of really define what is going on here, to hopefully put your mind at ease. If you're reading some of the Twitter, the tweets talking about how, hey, crypto's over, that's not what's going on here, guys. So with that being said, if this is your first time to the channel, please like and subscribe, and I will see you all next time.